Welcome back to my new video. Today we're going to be talking about my body progress over the last 3 months, and we'll be doing it right here in my home gym. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I just wanted to share what my fitness goals were with you. So my fitness goals right now is to lift twice my body weight and to at least get to 200 pounds, but I settled right now for 185. So right now I am 158 pounds, give or take 1 to 2 pounds. So that's like a 20 to 40 pound difference. So this fitness journey so far has been crazy. I started with my birthday shoot photos on 9/11. At that point in time, I had put on 10 pounds. I was 162. I went from 152 to 162, okay? Keep that in mind. October comes, lose 5 pounds. November, sun got sick, I lost another 5 pounds. So I have no gains. 0 gains for the month of December. January, so you could say right there I lost, so I'm back to 152, okay? Now I am at 158, so I picked up 6 pounds in the last month, okay? 6 pounds. So that's where we're at right now. Right now I'm at 158. And so I was trying to like paint you guys the picture of my ups and downs, and mostly all of those downs where I lost the 5 to 10 pounds that all contribute to me not consuming enough calories. So now I'm up 6 pounds. We at 158. Not only did I just want to share my weight with you guys, I wanted to share my measurements also, because a lot of times, like, you won't see it on the scale, but you'll see it with the measuring tape. All right, so back to my shoot. My measurements were chest 34, waist 27, hips 39. Current measurements: chest 34, waist 28, hips 40. So you can see in the waist and the hips area is where I had bigger gains. So with that being said, my previous workout plan was I was only going 3 days a week, and I was doing an upper body, lower body, and then a total body workout. And I was keeping that consistent for 6 weeks, because that's when my birthday shoot happened. 6 weeks. Fast forward, now to get a little bit more shape like you see here, I switched up my workouts a little bit, guys. I jumped up, I went to 4 days a week, and then I felt like 4 days wasn't giving. So I ended up moving my workouts to 5 days, and my workout split ended up being 2 to 3 glute days, 1 full leg day, and then an upper body, chest, biceps, and shoulders, and then another upper body day where it's just the back and the triceps. So I split my body out a little bit more, but I made sure I was able to do 2 to 3 glute days. For me, my glutes is a very weak muscle. So as you're gonna see from my pictures, you're gonna see where I go from not having anything there to building a little bit of muscle back there. And then I also have a clip where you can see a little bit of my explosiveness. So the 5 days workout split is what works for me right now. I only go 5 days because I like to go 5 to 6 days a week. It's not solely about my goals. It's about me having fun, having an outlet, having something to do outside of work and when there's nothing to do. Let's talk about nutrition, guys. So, like I told you before, nutrition is something I'm gonna say I constantly struggle with it. It is a big struggle for me just because I'm used to making low calorie meals without even thinking about it. So an example of that would be, let's say I'm in the kitchen cooking, I'll make some baked chicken, some rice, and a vegetable. But I won't consume a lot of that because I don't like to eat a lot in one setting. That's changed now, but that's how it was for me. It took a little bit more work for me to eat. So my average caloric intake around that time was anywhere from 1,600 to 1,800 calories. Currently eating anywhere from 22 to 2,500 calories a day. So simple breakfasts I would eat would be oatmeal with frozen fruit in it, a bagel, and some coffee. But on the weekends, I'll have like pancakes, cinnamon rolls, sausage, bacon, that type of thing. Lunch is a little bit more easier for me to do. I home cook all my own lunches, and I'll mainly cook 2 meals for the whole week. So let's say lunchtime I'm doing chicken and broccoli Alfredo, and then I'm having another day where I'll eat baked chicken, rice, and broccoli. I've also done the healthy meals power bowls for lunch. Those are really good. I like the adobo chicken. That's higher in calories. I think it's like 330 calories, and that's the highest amount of calories they have for one meal there. But that's what, when I don't make a lunch, that's what I eat. I eat the adobo chicken, or I get the spicy chicken. I try to get foods that help me meet my calories, but I don't want to eat a lot of processed food. So I don't eat a lot of McDonald's, a lot of takeout, a lot of stuff that's already made, and all you gotta do is just heat it up. Dinner, I've been killing. For dinner, I try to do 2 meats, a side, and then a vegetable. Only because, like I said before, it's easier for me to make low calorie meals, but with me trying to eat more, I'm trying to do it with less thought attached to it. So there's not a lot of things that you can mix into chicken or any type of protein that I would normally eat outside of the seasonings or the marinades. So that's why I say I have 2. That way I don't feel like I'm eating too much of one, or I don't have enough of something. So I cook 2 proteins. So I'll do chicken thighs. I do chicken breast, chicken thighs, lamb, salmon, shrimp. But I normally reserve the seafood for Fridays. Okay. Typical dinner for me would be baked chicken. I know I keep saying baked chicken, but it's really baked chicken thighs, or I'll even saute the chicken thighs. Do that. A baked potato, but I'll do a loaded baked potato. So with the potato, I'll slice it open. I'll put some cheese, a little bit of butter, salt, pepper, and if I have the imitation bacon bits, I'll drizzle those in there too. I do the pasta, so I'll do like a spaghetti or a chicken and broccoli Alfredo. But if I'm eating Alfredo for lunch, I'm not eating it for dinner. So that's another thing I do. I don't like to eat the same meals for lunch and dinner. So I'll make separate meals on Sunday for that. So I've only been doing smoothies after my workouts, and I am using a new whey protein. All right guys, so this is the protein Ghost. There's 150 calories, 25 grams of protein, 1 scoop. The only reason why I do like this, I don't really like this kind because it's like super sweet when I mix everything together, but the serving sizes is not super huge like it would be if I've gotten the GNC muscle gainer. That's like 4 scoops for 150 grams of protein, 700 calories. But yeah, I do use Ghost in the super greens. That's actually been pretty good. I was doing the detox at the beginning of September, October time frame, but I've timed out on that now. And even that was pretty good. Yeah. If you're doing the whey protein, you're lifting, get Ghost. So that just jumps us right into the supplements, where we were gonna talk about anyway. So what supplements am I taking? All right, so I am taking collagen, multivitamins. I showed you guys the whey protein I'm doing, and then I told you about the super greens. Collagen, great for skin, hair, nails. Definitely for my nails. My nails are a little thin, so I started using it in October. It has been doing fairly well for me. So I will say that is something I recommend, but I do not recommend high doses of anything. You see how well that reacts with your body first before you decide to jump up. Multivitamins is because, you know, it gives you the vitamins and nutrients for all the things during the day that you don't get in your food. So yes, I do eat from 2200 calories to 2500 calories. But if I'm only eating 1 vegetable or 1 fruit, I'm kind of missing out on a lot of nutrients and vitamins. And with the multivitamin, I get it all. But it's an active vitamin for people that are more active. And then super greens. I don't eat a lot of vegetables. So for me to get the other vegetables that I need, super greens, it's where it's at. All right. So since we're still in nutrition, I just wanted to share with you guys some tips that I did to help me increase my food intake. For one, the main thing is planning out your meals, knowing what you're going to eat before you go to the grocery store. All right, adding more ingredients to your meals. So like before, I touched on it with the oatmeal. Like if I eat an oatmeal, I'll add a frozen fruit to mix in. Mainly is frozen blueberries, bananas. That's pretty much it. Lunch, you probably could find more things to mix in. I'm a picky eater, so that's pretty much been a big thing. That's why I've increased the amount of proteins that I use in one meal. Instead of just doing 1, I'll do 2. Yeah, so I really eat like 2 servings now. Instead of me just eating like 1 serving or half a serving, I'm eating 2 servings. So definitely adding more ingredients to your meals can bump that up. Do not skip a meal. Eating breakfast is vitally important. All your meals are going to be vitally important, especially if you're trying to build muscle. And my last tip is limiting the amount of junk foods and avoiding foods high in sugar. Even though I'm trying to increase my weight, does not mean I can eat anything and everything. under the sun. This is when you really have to be intentional, because I'm looking to pick up lean muscle and not fat. Okay? Lean muscle and not fat. Oh, foods high in sugar. Fruits is a good healthy food. However, only in moderation, because fruits have their own natural sugars. The more you consume can turn that into a high sugar intake for that day. People eat healthy foods, and still wonder how calories slowly creep up on them. A lot of times it's the sugar. A lot of healthy foods have its own natural sugars, so you have to keep that in mind when you're baking, cooking, eating, whatever you're doing. You just gotta keep that in the back of your mind. A lot of foods that are found in nature that we grow, they have their own natural sugars and salts. So just be careful with those. Yeah, so that's just about wrapped up for nutrition, but I did want to get into some things that I did learn, mistakes that I made, and in hopes that someone will either A, learn from them, or, you know, do their own thing. So some of the mistakes I made was, one, definitely we already touched on it, not eating enough, not sticking to a workout plan, and switching it up too often. And so those are my three big mistakes. Now I have a solid workout plan that I've been doing for the last couple of months, and that seems to be working, because then I could actually see what I need to work on. When you're switching it up, and when I mean switching it up, I'll have a workout plan, but because I get so excited by like the music I'm listening to, the time I'm working out, I'll throw the whole workout out the window and do impromptu. So I do love to do impromptu workouts. It's not hard, it's just whatever. So now I don't do any of that. I don't do any impromptu workouts. I do what I write down. So once that's done, I can do whatever impromptu I want to. Before that time, I wrote it down, I stuck to it. I'm evaluating my process. I'm evaluating my progress every couple of weeks to see, here, this is what I need to change, this is where I need to add just to revise it. Also planning your meals out so that you'll be hungry by the time that time comes, but you're not overeating. So that's another thing I've actually worked on, timing as far as my meal timing. I never thought that was important before, but it is very important, especially if you're trying to consume more food. I added more booty workouts. So before I told you I was going 3 days, then I started going 4 days. I found a healthy medium going 5 days. So that's where I'm at. So I do 2 to 3 booty workouts a week. So if I'm doing it, let's just say sample purposes, I'll do leg day, glutes. Upper body 1, glutes. Lower upper body 2, glutes. That's the schedule. Finding a balance is another thing, because sometimes I found that I burn out a little quick. So I've actually go 2 days on and 1 day off. That way I keep myself fresh for my workouts. I get the recovery that I need, and I also get my gains. I only do it because I'm used to doing that. I was an athlete before, still an athlete now, but I used to go 6 to 7 days a week all the time. So my body is conditioned to go through high intensity workouts all the time. Finding a balance is always gonna be a big thing. You find that sweet spot between your nutrition and your workouts. Unlimited results. So creating that balance is definitely a big thing. So now we are definitely embarking on a new phase. Still gonna stick with 5 days a week, 2 booty workouts, 2 upper body workouts, 1 lower body workout, but I will be switching up the exercises a little bit more just because I progressed quite a bit since the last time I did my revisions, and my revisions was like a month and some change ago. So yes, my plans are still to add some more shape. We're still gonna be adding more body as we pick up the weight. But now it's about to be OD. All right guys, so let's take a second to appreciate my outfit. Top is a Body Envy, my crop top in white, obviously. And then the Body Envy vintage legging. And I think this is a brown shade, but don't quote me. But in this you could definitely see how my shape is now, and that's what I wanted you guys to see today, was my shape, because we're building it. Now that we're starting to build the shape, we just gotta take it to the next level. Not only are we building shape, but let's not forget our plans to lift twice my body weight. So I am revising things so I could be able to gain more on my bench press. I haven't made no headway on that. Legs, definitely. Squats is up, deadlifts is up, but I'm doing a lot of single leg stuff, so that's actually helped my squats and my bench increase quite a bit. I mean, my squats and my deadlifts to increase quite a bit. I did want to share with you guys my workout that gave me a little bit more shape, but I'm gonna save that for the next video. Stay tuned. This video does have a part 2. The part 2 will be only the workout plan. Only the workout. Only the workout. So if you want like more of me talking, gabbing about whatever it is that I did, watch this video. Like I said, I will be dropping the next video with the workout plan for how I got my current shape. So thank you guys for watching and making it to the end of this video. I hope I was able to help out one or many, who knows. I helped myself out, so that's why I'm sharing with you guys, so you can follow me on this journey and just fall in love with your bodies the way I fall in love with my body. So thank you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want more videos, please comment with the type of videos you want, and I will deliver. So thanks again. Bye.